Welcome to today's crypto basic class. If you're new, this is the way that you start, and this is the first phase of webinar before we go to the second day that we do for the 1 and 2 hours about how we do trading and make money on crypto, and of course how we execute to make the AI bot to trade and work for us. So let's check it out. So what is Web3? What is crypto? What is blockchain? This is everybody is asking, what is there to going to do with me? We're going to share all the details in today's webinars. So we actually created this program, this community is called Moonverse. And what our mission is to onboarding you from Web 2 to Web 3 safely, because I'm also a newbie and I want to make sure that everybody learn from the basic and work with us. So who am I? I am Ken, and I'm the moon hunter, so-called, and I've created this moonverse. And I'm actually one of the top 50 crypto and NFT content creator that I work with the gentleman beside me. His name is called Metacoven. He's the crypto billionaire. Nas Daily did feature his video. If you want, you can just ask me below comment, or I will just share with you the link. And I believe that most of the people know who is Nas Daily. So both of them created the program called Meta Plus Academy. And back then, there is about 7,500 people apply. I'm one of them, and they actually choose the top 70. And after that, they will select after 1 month another top 50. And I'm actually proud to share that I'm actually one of the top 50. And I'm the best content creator in Facebook. Facebook page from the social media. So you see the gentleman on the right hand side, not say that he's not important. If you see the back of the whole things that behind of us, that is called Beeple 5,000 days. So all these things is digital art, and he put it as an NFT minted on the blockchain technology. And it's every day he will make an art for the past 5,000 days. So it's like 10 over years. And Metacoven, which is he bought it at $69 million. It's actually everything that start hype up from there. So I'm proud to be part of the the ecosystem. And ever since that time, 2021, I actually make content until now. And thanks to all the supporter and sponsor of all the community member that stay with me since day one. And yeah, that's how we move to today. So what is it and what does it matter? So Bitcoin, crypto, Web3, blockchain technology, we're going to dive in. So you see, Web 1 is actually the first chapter, which is the read-only web. So what does it mean? That, like many years ago, when, Bill Gates, they are talking about website, when you put all your informations that you can search, you can share with people, instead of the hard copy, but you put your information on it. And this is totally read-only. Viewers cannot interact and all these things. And you cannot search too much as well unless you have the direct address. But that time, not everyone will have a computer. So you see the left-hand side, the art that we created is actually using AI to generate. It's under ChatGPT. It's called DALL-E. It's actually one of the ChatGPT company who created this program. So you see that the design is like so nice. They even can put it just like many years ago. So technology is really evolved. So Web 2 is what? Web 2 is like e-commerce, Facebook, that you can contribute your content on it, right? So you can share your content, like how I'm doing content right now. I'm able to share with you guys. So that's the very cool thing on Web 2. People can buy things, share things, and even though I can talk to somebody like 1,000 miles away, that kind of things, we just immediately. Web3 is what is happening right now, that is called decentralizations. So decentralized means that you are part of the system and you own them. So example, I got banned on TikTok and we got restricted on Facebook. So it's platform, one area that control everything. But decentralizations, the beauty is everybody contribute to make the decisions. You can vote, you own that things. Nobody can remove you from there. You cannot go and hack on somebody else, because that is how people is stored on the decentralizations. Everybody have a piece of shares on the platform and stuff like that. These will really move to the futures. And the power of it is blockchain technology that empower the whole things. See. So what is it? Introductions of cryptocurrency. Like cryptocurrency is like, it's just that more than like a digital money. So it's a technology breakthrough that actually talk about exchange value, like how we do money from Singapore dollar to ringgit Malaysia to USD to Thai baht, all these things. So cryptocurrency, they actually operated on the blockchain technology. That means like when you're going to do transactions, you must have a system, a technology that back on it, right? So decentralized ledger, that means it's like example, now I have these transactions. I'm going to send $1 million. I always like to make this example. $1 million I'm going to send to my friend at UK. His name is XP. He's a NFT creator himself. If I send $1 million to him, right, it's actually within a 1 minute he will receive the money. I don't need bank for approval. But when I sending this transaction to him, which is my account is being recorded, his account being recorded, anybody can come in and change the transactions. The answer is, want to share with me that can or cannot? Leave a comment below. The answer is no. How? Because these transactions is being recorded more than 1 or 2 or maybe 1,000 or 2,000 or 50,000 of people is recording the whole transactions. If you're going to hack, right, you're going to go to individual account to hack, which is impossible. And our transactions is stored on blockchain and is transparent. Whoever that recorded these transactions, they will earn the gas fee, the crypto from the system. So it's crazy. This is called mining. So everybody are getting paid by documentation, but you're not physical documentations. You are giving your computer as a system to solve the problem and documentation on blockchain. So everybody have a piece of it. So this is how they call decentralized ledgers. So it record transaction as across many computers as mentioned, and nobody can go in and hack. When anytime they heard that people get hacked on crypto, is they didn't, they forget their passwords, or maybe they click on something else that you will drain your funds. It works the same way on traditional. Like some people ask you to download something, click something, they will store like virus or this. It works exactly the same thing. Anyway, any place will get scammed. People also money laundering, not on crypto only, it's on many places. So I already break it down. Cryptocurrency, exchange value. It's talking about money. It's the future payment system. Blockchain technology, decentralized ledger, record transactions on computer, and after nobody can go in and hack. So it's like a computer program that keeps tracks of all transactions, just like bank. You don't even need a bank anymore. So that is how crazy. And banking is actually moving towards, like they are using XRP. So remember that crypto coin is called XRP. So it's Ripple is using them as their blockchain to power their whole transaction system. So this is everything started. The first cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and introduced by a guy called Satoshi Nakamoto. We're not sure whether is it a person or maybe is a team, is a group. There's a lot of speculation, but he's totally nobody know who is he. So on the left hand side you can see which is Wall Street Journal bring out the email conversations. On the right hand side is the Bitcoin white paper. So every crypto will have a white paper. So white paper they store on the things, how the definitions, how the crypto, how's the tokenomics, how it runs, all these things. I already put out the QR code there. You all can just scan and go and have a look, like how does it look like. So every crypto will have a white paper. This is a standard format by Satoshi that everybody wanted to do that. So Bitcoin, the beauty thing of Bitcoin is they only supply at 21 million coins, and you can only mint from there. So Satoshi Nakamoto, his Bitcoin he didn't touch, it's stored over there, so it will be always there. Maybe you will come out someday and use it, who knows, because that time people spend 20,000 Bitcoin to buy a pizza. So now Bitcoin at today's is about $35,000. The highest peak back then, if I'm not wrong, is $68,000. So it's pretty crazy, but the pizza guy already sold many years ago. So the challenging is like, it's about the value and the investment, like gold or diamond or oil. So it actually added the benefit of transparency, because Bitcoin is on blockchain, so it's transparent. everybody will know what is it, who transact, whatever things is, everything is being recorded. But gold, diamonds, all this, nobody really know what's the transactions. And we actually look at the history that shows that tulip bubble, back then 17th centuries at Netherlands, that time you all can try to Google and find. So it's really like a bubble. People like make it millions and millions of dollars, and a lot of people die on the bubble. And also another floral horn, in Chinese we call 罗汉鱼. So it's actually a longgang fish, like at the drain there, but end up it also transact like millions and millions of dollars. So all these things is just burst because there's no ecosystem. Like what we're trying to say is like money, value, and ecosystem. Everything must build accordingly. Like is that somebody built, like if you buy and sell a property will have the ecosystem. Anybody build on it, or increase of populations, it will build on the ecosystem. Like when you have kids, you have childcare. When you grow old, you have hospital. So all these things. And we talk about money, like many years ago, like centuries ago, people exchange goods and goods. My fish, I change your rice, your veggie, all these things. And China is the earliest country that have paper value money, to use that as a collaterals in the like bank, all these things, to make sure that the paper value is legit there, that if you have 1,000 gold for me, I'll give you that piece of paper. That's the real value of money that is being recorded. And of course, people use shell, many centuries ago. So now, what is the most valued thing in the world? Gold, diamond, and oil. But you see, diamond and US dollar bind together. Oil also bind together. That was many years ago, just like the China side, that if I have that much of gold, I will print that much of money. But after that, they just take it out. And everything will become printed. They can just print and they can decide from there. So when it collapses, the whole ecosystem collapses together, right? The ecosystem, because it's actually back the gold and oil with US dollar. And that US dollar bind to money. So the key thing here is talk about limited and transparency. This is the important things. That is why people are so believe in Bitcoin. Everything will be speculations. Everything will like monopoly by any other people. That's why the solution is blockchain technology. This is decentralizations. Everybody can have a piece of it. Everybody can decide to see how to do it with voting and stuff like that. That will be the smart contract area that we'll be talking about later. So you see, this article is 2020, which is like 2021 when I start doing this. They already have this Forbes Blockchain 50. You go and scan and see, you get surprised. A lot of big company, banks, Samsung, all these big companies, they are moving into the blockchain technology, which is 2 years ago. 2 years, 3 years later, everything is start having, like you will hear Starbucks, all these things happening. Meta launched to Metaverse. And Metaverse is a kind of blockchain, and at the time they link NFT together, but they remove it. But still, Amazon have crypto gaming, and they scale their database on Avalanche, one of the crypto blockchains, and they can store data, And of course, Starbucks, they link with Polygon. Polygon also one of the crypto. And Reddit also scale with Polygon. So that's very scary, and we're going to talk about NFTs. So NFT stands for Non-fungible token, which is a digital asset. Anything to do with digital, music, art, story, or whatever things, music can be done as well. So it's a piece of content that is typically using blockchain technology to record it on Ethereum chain. So the number one is Bitcoin, number two is Ethereum. So unlike cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, which are also the power of the non-fungible token. So it's like 1-to-1, and also can have fractions. You can do whatever things that you want as long as you program it on the smart contract. So this is crazy. Like you can see the crypto punks sell millions and millions of dollars when it hypes. Logan Paul, Gary V, even Mr. Beast, they also have a crypto punk. And the whole highest, one of the biggest community NFT space is BAYC. Bored Ape Yacht Club. So you see the most significant one is Justin Bieber. He buy at $1.29 million. So after 3 years later, which is technically is 2 years later, he actually lost 1.2 million. So the value drop is significantly huge. So it's just like a membership. Just remember, blockchain NFT, like we see NFT is more like a community. When we say community, it's like golf membership and all the community that you have that you spend few hundred thousand to buy and go into it and join a certain community, you might get something else. So it's about contract, royalties, membership, and decentralizations, because everything is stored in the blockchain that everybody will know. Let me give you another one example, like Mona Lisa. Da Vinci draw these things and they actually sold a few times, but who knows which is the original? That's one thing. Secondly, the transactions, no matter who transact, it's not being recorded unless you are transact on those big, big like Christie auction house, that kind. If not, it will just like I'm selling to my friend sell to somebody else. It's all under the table. But on blockchain, number one is recorded who is the buyer, who is the past buyer. Secondly, it's the creator can set a royalties. That means, okay, you guys, every transactions, I will put a 3%, 5%. Once you transact, the percentage will automatically go to the creator wallet. That's how beauty of NFT. Like if I have a property, you don't be surprised, car are actually moving towards, and houses, as long as any physical assets that will actually go through law to do the contract, you actually mint it on blockchain technology. It make much more sense. You can get a lawyer to verify as well. Like they probably can do it at the same time. Why we need lawyer? Why we need law? Because we need somebody to bind the transaction and make sure that you will honor on that. But blockchain is actually make much more sense to record it down, on the blockchain itself. So that's how you go. You can create royalties. You create a music, somebody buy, it will automatically go to the creator income. So this probably will be a game changer. And we talk about the disadvantage of cryptocurrency. Remember just now we said that the money can print. Cryptocurrency are exactly the same thing. You see a lot of pump and dump coin, fake projects. They make it like a lot of people come and hype. They hire influencer. Like we got those project always reach out to us, and we got at least a few inquiry every week, but we rejected them because we have the responsible to be responsible to our community. Although everything that I'm talking about is non-financial advice, but we just don't want to be the person that on it, because we need money, but we don't need money to earn to scam our so-called community member. So we will check very clear, but you won't know. That's why, again, remember this, the rule is money, value, and what are the ecosystem that is built with the things. Take it like a business, take it like a share, ecosystem function. What is the token about? That's why you need to read the white paper. People can write very nice. There's so many big projects get scammed as well, but always check the ecosystem. Who is building on it? Who are working with it? Just like, for example, if Polygon working with Starbucks, working with big like Disney, all these things, and we must dive in how they circulate the token. Are they hold everything? Those are the things. What are the functionality? So how we can earn more money in crypto? This everybody want to know. We must identify the potential. Airdrop, early investment. So I actually make 13 ways to make money in crypto. You can just scan over there as well. But just break it down a bit. Like you see, this slide that we put is we are using bot trading. Oh, actually, we should have one more slides. I miss out. So one of the slides, right, is actually talk about crypto trading. So crypto trading, there's two things. Number one, you must have very good skill sets to learn how to trade. So far, there's very little people that is making money through trading. The hodler always make the most. So another type is they get signal group. So signal, you must always stare at the phone. You must do the setting yourself. That's why over the months that we actually work with Cointech2U, and we identify that this bot trading, it's amazing. Why? It's because number one is auto trade. Number two, the setting up is so easy. Unlike other bot, you need to do many settings. These is like simple steps like 1, 2, 3 to set up the whole bot, and you can just automatically run. And they actually very careful to work with which partner. And most important thing that I like about is they cannot drain our funds because it's like a remote control. That's why we're making these course called AI bot crypto trading. Now we are not charging because we wanted to give it back to the community. So this is how we do. You can scan the setup if you want to do it. If not, you can just wait to come to us on the day that we do the webinar for the 2 hours. 1 hour we will talk about the traditional trading, some fundamental and things like that. And the second hour we will talk about how can you execute. But of course, we always will put the step by step. You can just go through by yourself. So over here. So we talk about, financial system, all these things. We have DeFi. So DeFi is decentralized finance. Remember what we meant decentralized? It's transparent and nobody can hack, nobody can manipulate directly or change anything like the back end, all this stuff. So it's very safe that people can use it to do traditional banking, offer a new world, that another new financial service. You can make money through like staking your crypto, just like you give the money to the bank and bank will give you very little money on the cost of these things. So we also must take note that, like BlackRock, all these big company, they actually start to launch ETF. So ETF is like trading funds, investment funds. They actually wanted to move into Bitcoin. So when the money flowing will be quite scary. Later we will touch on how scary it is. So a lot of bank also start to country explore CBDC, which is we call central bank digital currency. Why is it different than the traditional digital banking? Why would I need that? Many people asked me before. Because it's on blockchain, simple as that. It's transparent, lower cost, transaction fee. It's so much lesser. Like I told you, I transfer 1 million to my friend X at UK. How much transaction do we need? Like if you're going to transfer 1 million, how long it takes? Bank will do a lot of filter that make sure are you okay to transfer $1 million? And it will definitely cost more than maybe like $1. Yeah. So this is happening. And you see on the right hand side that here, this is a crypto blockchain company is called Hedera. And you look at the counselor, it's so much company that you will be seeing. LG, Google, and even though for IBM, DBS in Singapore, DBS is very amazing. That many years ago, they already set up their infrastructure in blockchain, crypto. So other banks are actually chasing their footsteps. So I'm actually very hyped at what they are actually going to cook behind the scene. They'll just join if I'm not wrong. And we see Samsung. So Samsung, they have a page over here to share what is the portfolio company that they actually invested in. What I'm trying to say here is, you just look at the trend that we mentioned. Web 1, which are the company on Web 1? Web 2, which are the company on Web 2? Web 3, which are the company are slowly moving into Web 3? Which people won't do something that doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense, it doesn't have real life experience or things like that. It's always want to explore. That's why Web 3 is the project that I've been doing and will be doing for the rest of my life. So I actually do 2 things just to share you a bit. I do BizTalk, which is we have a platform called the Content Creator.app. So we actually do for businesses and marketing stuff like that, but we actually more on content driven. And Web3 is another things that I'm doing. So we almost wrap it up. I don't want to make a very long video because time is precious. We just hit short and write why it's important. Now I make this thing like just like I mentioned. 2021 crypto bull market peak is 2.5 trillion on the whole market. 2023 bear market, it actually dropped down to 1 trillion. Now November, it climbed up to 1.3 trillions. Traditional market cap is $100 trillion. So I won't say that $100 trillion will all coming to us. Remember what I said? BlackRock and all the financial institutions, they're actually applying to put their funds over to crypto, the Web3, the blockchain technologies. That's the future. You just need $10 trillion come to the market. We are at 1.3. If it's up to 11 trillions, anything that you are holding on it, it probably will go minimum 10x. If 1,000, you have $10,000. So go and think about it. But we are not asking you to, again, this is non-financial advice. It's just like we are sharing the things. It's always to learn something, for the future. Even though drop everything, it's okay. Because everything is building in the ecosystem. Money, value, and ecosystem. Remember that? So that's about it. This is the basic things to let you to understand about crypto. Why is it important? Why is it the future? So if you're okay, you can just continue to click the webinar below to go for the 2 hours. We will do live, but of course we will try to keep it on another side that you can sign up and rewatch again. But definitely it's not this link. So you gotta stay on with our community and make sure you follow us. So I already put out the link for our join our social on the left hand side corner. And over here is the crypto AI profit. How we make it easy to make profit through trading on AI bot, not manual. We actually have a signal group, but we don't always have that much of trading because so far my trading signal is 100%. Everybody who join us, they can see the track record. But because when you open up a trade, sometimes you might miss out, because you can't be always keep on trading. And of course, we have our KOL team, like Remote Cryptoverse, and my Uncle Koo from Education. So he might be launching some fundamental step-by-step course. It's paid course. That one need to be paid course because he spent, I think, tons of money to go for courses or these things. So he's a very skillful person. Every time I have any like trading things or what, I will also always ask him, can I buy or sell? So can follow his page. He always shares some insight and do some remarks and stuff like that. So far it's free. And we wanted to create some courses to see what we can give. So that's about it. And I'll see you guys at the webinar. Thank you. Let's hunt together and moon together.